Hello, welcome back Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Naranda Brown here, your host, and today we'll be talking about the final of the Diamond League. Yes, it's already here. It started in May 23 to be precise, in Gateshead, United Kingdom, and now it's going to end in Zurich, Switzerland. Now we have a few Jamaicans who will be on show on the day, but before I go any further, as per usual, check out the link in the description to my sponsors. Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. Quick Link Shipping, they can get you anything you need from North America to your doorsteps in Jamaica in the blink of an eye. So reach out to Quick Link Shipping on Instagram, RS Sports Store, get in the game. So check them out as well. CSA Shop for all your latest clothing and apparel. CSA Shop, be free, be confident. So back to the meat of the matter. The Diamond League, how interesting was it? We've had some fascinating moments. We've also had some moments that were far from interesting, and there were a few that left us wanting a whole lot more. I won't go into details on those because the big one is just around the corner, and as we approach the final of the Diamond League for both the 100 meters and the 200 meters for male and female, we'll talk about a few of the athletes there, of course, because after all, that's what we do here at Halftime TV. We go into details and the intricacies, and we try to be as objective as possible while doing so. So we'll start with the 100 meters for women. I think as a Jamaican, male sprint hasn't been the forte for us this year. We were left wanting at the Olympics. We weren't as fascinating as we're usually accustomed to. I think Usain Bolt, he set the bar very, very high, and those who came after him, they've found it extremely difficult to keep up with such standards. So it's understandable. It's difficult to walk in Usain Bolt's footsteps, but nonetheless, they did okay for the most part. So I'll fast forward from that bit because I know no one here wants to hear about that really. They want to hear about the 100 meters for females to begin with, all right? But for the 100 meters from men, I like Andre DeGrasse. I think as a Jamaican Canadian, I'm always rooting for Andre DeGrasse, and I expect him to do well for himself as well. Okay, so going over to the 100 meters for females, the standings, they were Jose Marie Talou from Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire. She was atop the standings, tied with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who unfortunately will not be taking part in the finals in Zurich, Switzerland. Also, Sharika Jackson will not be taking part in the 100 meters as well. So the sole Jamaican that will be taking part is the newly crowned queen of Jamaican sprint, and that is Elaine Thompson-Herah. Hopefully we can get the world record here, but if we don't get it, we will be more than satisfied with the performances that she's given us throughout the year so far. She's been magnificent. I think she was exemplary at the Olympics, and she continued on that momentum through the different meets that she's taken part in afterwards. She showed her class at Eugene, and she was second in Paris, but again, we know what she's capable of, and I think Elaine Thompson-Herah, she can overturn the deficit on the final day to cop the Diamond League. Of the last 7 or 8 Diamond Leagues, I think Jamaica has won six of them really. I think Veronica Campbell-Brown, she won 1. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has won 3. Elaine Thompson-Herah has won 2. Should she win this one, it will be her 3rd one. So again, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce not taking part in the finals of the Diamond League in Zurich, I think Elaine Thompson-Herah, she will be crowned the Diamond League champion for the 100 meters in Zurich. I think the field that she's placed with, a similar field to what we saw at the Olympics. There is Talou, as I mentioned before. There is Kambunji from Switzerland, who will be operating at home, obviously. There's Javian, who recently beat Shakara Richardson in Italy, in the Città di Padova meet. So again, there are some names in there that one would definitely turn their attention to, but I think the class of that field will be Elaine Thompson-Herah, and she will definitely want to end the Diamond League on a high. The 40,000 US dollars purse, I think it will go to Elaine Thompson-Herah, in addition to that wonderfully cut piece of diamond as well. So again, we look forward, we have high hopes for this one, and it's a closing day really. The finals, they'll be run on the 9th, which is tomorrow. So we're sharing our thoughts from now, because we have high hopes for Elaine Thompson-Herah, and being the sole Jamaican in the 100 meter lineup, I think she will make a proper account of herself. After all, she's a sprint queen, so we expect no less. I think anything less than a win from Elaine Thompson-Herah will leave a lot of Jamaicans disappointed, including myself. She's had blistering pace throughout this season. She's been getting better and better. She ran 10.54. She ran 10.61. So these are some magnificent times, and I think if we see anything within that range tomorrow, considering the conditions, she should step away victorious easily. So moving on to the 200 meters. In this one we have Sharika Jackson. Yes, Sharika Jackson, or superstar. She doesn't get as much recognition as I continue to say on here, but she's definitely a superstar and a superhero too. She'll be lining up in the 200 meters, and I think again she's some way off the top, but she can give a good account of herself. I think she'll be up against the Namibian youngsters again in Christine Mboma. Her time in the last race in particular, 21.84, it was magnificent coming from a teenager. And if we're thinking of the things that she could do in the years to come, when she fully develops and when she fully establishes as a sprinter, then it's mind-blowing to see what Christine Mboma has up her sleeves. Once she laces up those spikes tomorrow, we will be in for a treat. And there were excuses coming out of Jamaica really, saying Sharika was tired in 200 meters and that's why Christine Mboma beat her. But I remind you as well that Christine Mboma's fastest time, her personal best, is better than Sharika Jackson's personal best. So if Christine beats Sharika, it will be a surprise to very few, and definitely not a surprise to me. I think the youngster is in impeccable form, and going into the 200 meters, I genuinely think she has this one covered. On the men's side, there's Andre DeGrasse, there's also Fred Curley and Bednarak. I think this will be a tight one as well. Andre DeGrasse, he's been doing well in the 200 meters this year, and I think Fred Curley has been doing okay. Aaron Brown, the other Canadian in that one. All right, so again, I am anticipating final day of the Diamond League with high hopes. I know we'll be in for some magnificent races, the 100 meters for both males and female. But again, the headlines will be with the females 100 meter, and I think Elaine Thompson-Herah will be bowing out with a wonderful run. I expect nothing more than a win from our sprint queen. And as it relates to the record, I'm a little bit apprehensive, because I think in order for her to break that record, she needs probably a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in that race that is guaranteed to push her all the way to the end. So again, Elaine Thompson-Herah to end the Diamond League as the champion of the Diamond League. We said it before, Talu is currently leading the standings, but when Elaine Thompson-Herah wins tomorrow in the 100 meters, she will be crowned. And that's all we have to say on that. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Halftime TV. Remember, folks, we'll leave links in the description where you guys can watch the Diamond League. Always a good time. It started in the UK. It's ending in Switzerland. May 23 is when it started, and September 9 is when it's going to end. There will definitely be a few more sprint meets for the rest of the year where you can find the ladies, you can see them in action. But until then, Naranda Brown here from Halftime TV saying, please remember, like, share, subscribe. And if you have any comments, folks, any comment whatsoever, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know who you guys think will win the 100 meters, who will win the 200 meters for both male and female. Will it be Christine Mboma improving on the time that she ran last time to basically brush off the threat of Sharika Jackson? Will it be Elaine Thompson here in the 100 meters, brushing off the threat of Talu, who is basically trying to get on that podium as well and trying to ensure that she wins? As things stand, Talu is tied for first in the Diamond League standings in the 100 meters with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who will be absent. So this is the perfect opportunity for her to copy it. But Elaine Thompson-Herah will have something else to say. The same on the male side. Andre DeGrasse, could it be? Aaron Brown, will it be? We will see. But keep your fingers crossed, guys. The Diamond League always promises to be a treat. We're sad to see the Diamond League coming to an end, but as always, it was good, clean entertainment. Until next time.